Hey folks, Cornell with YouTubeFISHINGVIDS. What you got here are two Rapala baits, one being the oldest Rapala bait that I own, one of the first ones that I ever got in my life. Still in awesome shape, still a great bait, and until very recently, the newest Rapala bait that I've owned. That's the famed Shadow Wrap. I'm sure you guys are very familiar with it. There's a lot of hype this past year when this first came out. A lot of mass marketing on it, and at first a lot of you folks thought this thing might be just a lot of hype, but until you got a hold of one of these baits and started fishing it and started reading those reviews, you started to realize that this is just another one of those incredible baits that an incredible company has come out with to add to the arsenal of tricks you've got to catch those big bass. And like I said, this is the newest bait from Rapala as of recently. Because guys, Rapala has done it again. New for the 2016 Bassmaster Classic, the new release on the Shadow Wrap Shad. Deep and shallow. You've got your deep diving version going 5 to 6 feet, and you've got your shallow diving version going anywhere from 3 to 4. Deeper bill, shallow bill, deeper back design, 3/8 ounce, 3.5 inches. Guys, just the straight up look at this bait is incredible. Just like the Shadow Wrap, you've got your translucent designs. They've even got the new frosted versions that are coming out, and you'll see the original Shadow Wrap in these frosted new colors also. If you take a look around, you'll be able to get a hold of some of those. But this will be my first time opening one of these bad boys. I'm going to do it with you guys. So let's take a look at this moss back shiner first, which is the same color as that Shadow Wrap that I just showed you. But two hook design, like I said, deeper back. The biggest difference, guys, from what I understand, is this is a slow floater. And when this thing rights itself, instead of giving you that slow sink that you were getting out of that Shadow Wrap, this is going to give you that almost 180-degree left-right turn. It's going to fade into the shadows, and then give you a nose-up float. Just another perfect opportunity to change up the scenario depending on what the bass are looking for. This Shadow Wrap Shad is just another one of those baits to add to the mix. Deep version, great option for some of the early pre-spawn fishing. Year-round, you know jerkbaits are year-round, guys, but these Shadow Wrap shallows, that water starts to warm up and you're getting up into those shallow weeds and you want to throw one of these up in there. This is the perch pattern. I'm very anxious to see that, considering my local lake is now loaded with perch. So there's the Shadow Wrap Shad in the perch pattern. Absolutely awesome. I can't wait to fish them, guys. So I got my hands on these really early. I'm hopefully going to be doing some videos showing exactly how these things are working for me. I'm going to show you guys this frosted version also, because these colors are just absolutely beautiful. So there's the perch pattern in the shallow. That happens to be the mossback shiner in the deep. I'm going to go ahead and break open this frosted pattern and show you guys. This is something pretty different. Maybe more cloudy days when you don't need as much flash. You go a little more muted pattern. They call that the Elite Blue. So just a little drop of orange frosted with the blue back. Just awesome baits, guys. You know, like I said, these things are marketed hard. This is a company that, you know, really puts it out there trying to give you an idea what they got available to you. And I can't imagine any of you have ever really been disappointed with anything that you've been presented to by Rapala. So VMC hooks, sticky sharp, thin wire, extra strong, hardware is great. I don't see any reason to be doing any change up. And with the innovation and engineering behind these baits, guys, I don't think there's going to be much modification required on these. From what I've seen, and if you guys haven't seen any of them, if you've been living under a rock, there's some extraordinary videos just put out by some of the big boys, and if you take a look at them, you'll see this bait in action under the water. The side-to-side action, little shimmy that you get out of the paws, and then that slow nose rise is just going to be a really unique situation to present to some bass, and I guarantee you they haven't seen it before. So if you get yourself a couple of these, get your hands on them, add them to the arsenal. I'm sure it's just another one of those extraordinary Rapalas to add to the mix. As always, guys, thanks for joining me. Over and out.